everyone, welcome to this week's Forex forecast. I am going to be looking at some pairs with high probability setup for the week, okay? These ideas and analysis are for day trading because I will be dropping forecasts on a weekly basis. So guys, here is another reason to subscribe to this channel to stay updated. Firstly, let's take a look at the fundamental analysis, okay? Let's see what we have here on the Forex factory. So as we can see here, these are the list of high impact news for the week. I already have them filtered, okay? For tomorrow being Monday, there will be no news here. So these are the list of the high impact news for the week. This will keep me in check in my trading decisions. All right, be it as it may, I will notify you on the news release on my Telegram channel. So you can find a link in the description box to join the Telegram community, right? So let's head straight into the charts. So as you can see on the screen, these are the list of pairs that I'm considering to trade this week on my red list, but for the purpose of this video, I will be sharing ideas on the first 5. So let's start off with the USD card on a daily time frame, okay? As you can see here on the chart, this trade is clearly in an up trend. How do we identify that? Because price is forming higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, and price failed to take off this structure here, falling back into this last structure low, okay, giving us a new high, which signifies a continuation in the uptrend. Okay, so I'll go ahead and draw my trend line at this point. So remember, we are going to connect lows here and draw our uptrend. So guys, as we can see, this is a clear uptrend. This was a consolidation back into this trend, okay? That is why, having an overview of the higher time frame is okay. So here we can see that there is a level, a key level at this point, right, where price got to and reacted, okay, and price got here. At this reaction, we can choose to buy because obviously this is an uptrend and this is a bounce, a third bounce on this trend. So now clearly we can also identify a key level around here, okay, where price has clearly taken off. All right, and when this price is sitting up currently, is also a strong zone. So guys, as you can see here, there is also another level at this point, okay? There is a level at this point. We can extend it to the left. You can see that it's holding as support at this level, okay? So what do? As seeing that this price is sitting at this level, I want to see how price reacts at this level, okay? If the price gives me a confidence to short, then I will short back to this level or back to this zone. So let me use my Fibonacci retracement tool to know, to what extent or where I'll be expecting this price to get. I hope we all know how to use our Fibonacci retracement, but not to worry. That is why I'm here to guide you through the process, okay? So as we can see here, we can clearly see that this level that I have marked out is the 61.8 retracement level, okay, and this is the 38.2 retracement level. That is the zone, is actually the zone where I have also marked out. So what am I looking at? If this level holds, I'm going to scale down to the 4 hours time frame. We are going to see, so that we will see how the chart looks on that time frame. So as you can see here, if this price holds, then I'm looking at to short back into this zone, something like this. I'm going to look at shorting back into this zone, where I'm going to give you a clearer picture in the 4 hours time frame. So if this level does not hold, okay, this zone actually, if it does not hold, then I'm looking to go forward down into the 61.8 retracement level. Remember, this is an uptrend where I feel this price is going to take up this level because it's forming higher highs and higher lows, right? So guys, let's get to the 4 hours time frame. Let's see how price is reacting at that zone. So these key levels are actually okay. Now I'm going to take this off and head to the 4 hours time frame. So here we are on the 4 hours time frame. As we can see, price, the bears seems to be pushing the price down at this level. Okay, it seems like price going to form a double top there, and we can see a shift in momentum to the downside. Okay, now what I'm looking at is if this level holds, I can clearly see that the bears are interested in this zone. So if I see price reacting to this place with kind of a candlestick confirmation chart pattern, then I'm looking at to shorts from here, all right, to this zone, right? Remember in the daily time frame we use the Fibo to mark out this zone. So if this zone does not hold, and let's say it breaks up to this point, then I'm looking at to continue down to this zone. This is the 61.8 retracement level. Then we are going to look at how price will react to this zone and then continue to the upside. But then there is also a probability, the forex market is full of uncertainties. Price can actually still choose to come down back to this zone and then move up from here. Not like it's gonna like move up straight, there could be some kind of a break of structure, pullback, and we have something like that to the upside. So guys, that is my expectation on the USD card. So what I will do is, if I look at USD CHF, as we can see, we have a strong bearish move here to the downside. Okay, and afterwards price started consolidating. I think I can see a chart pattern for me here, which, let me take a closer look at it. All right, you can see a chart pattern for me here, which looks like a falling wedge. All right, this looks like a falling wedge indicating a potential reversal at this point. Okay, so as we can see here, the wedge was broken, all right, forming higher highs and higher lows. As we can also see here, we can see this is a double bottom around here. You can see a full body breaking the trend here, right? Then we get a pull back here, and then we can see a clear uptrend. Now at what point are we expecting this trade to pull back to before continuing to the uptrend, right? So I'm going to use my fib level to identify this. Okay, but first of all, let me draw the trend in the uptrend. I'm not going to delete this so that we can understand how this actually works, right? So this is an uptrend. As we can see, there is a level here, there is a zone at this point. All right, let me extend it. If we look at the left, we can also see that this zone tends to be valid. Okay, you can see that this zone tends to be valid. So what am I expecting? Okay, after clearly taking off, there's a level here, there is a level here. Let me use a block here to identify so that we can clearly see it. So you can see there is a level holding at this point. Okay, so what am I expecting? This price has clearly taken off this level. All right, it has clearly taken off this level. I was expecting this price to bounce off from here back to the upside, but the forex market is full of uncertainties, which is why you need to apply proper risk management. But then the market took us by surprise, pulling back down into this zone. All right, so I'm expecting this price to fall back to this level here, where we have a key structure and a retest of this trend where it was coming from. The forex market likes the break and retest of trend and structures. So at this point, I am going to keep an eye on this key level to see how price reacts here. But then guys, you can see that there is a level at this point. Okay, and clearly we can see that the bulls are already showing their signs over here. Okay, so I would like to see how price reacts to this level to get a pullback to continue back into this zone. Remember, I told us that I'm expecting price to come back to retest this level and then continue to the upside. So let's go to the 4 hours time frame to see how price would react at this zone. So if price definitely breaks this zone, then I'm expecting it to come back to this level where we would short. But then if price breaks down to this level, you know the forex market is full of uncertainties, then we know that we are clearly in a downtrend, probably continues in downtrend, and then we get retracement level and short the market. But as we can see here, like I said, I'm expecting to see how price will react at this level, because this looks like a double bottom to me to continue to the upside. Okay, so let's move on to the 4 hours time frame. Here we have the 4 hours time frame. Okay, now guys, let's get the retracement level so we can continue pushing to the downside, probably to this level like I told us in the daily time frame. So I'm going to go with my Fibonacci retracement tool, all right, to get this level. Okay, so here is the level. Let's say this level is holding, this level that I have marked out here, let's say it's holding. There is a zone at this point. Okay, so we are expecting price to come back. This is the 61.8 retracement level, so I'm going to mark it out, right? And if we extend it to the left, you can see that this level is holding, and I'm sure if we drag it all down to this level, you can see that that is a strong zone, right? Strong zone. So that is 61.8 retracement level. Then that is where I'm expecting this price to push up to. Then I will short back into this zone. So I'm expecting price to react at the 38 retracement level, which is where I have this block here. I'm expecting price to react at this zone, something like this. Let's take a look at it. Something like this. Okay, this is the 38 retracement level, and then we'll move down to something like this, and then we'll move down to this zone. All right, but then if the price fails to do this, I'm also expecting something like this. Let's say price moves this way. Okay, moves this way to the upside. This is a 61.8 retracement level, right? So I'm expecting the price to get to this level, and then we short it down here. A pullback, we enter and more positions and up to the zone. All right, so this is my expectation of the USD. Let's see how many pips move that will be. Let's say we're shorting from the 61.8 retracement level, because this actually holds more than other levels. Okay, at this point this is over 200 pips, on this trade. So guys, that is what I'll be looking out for. I'm expecting price reaction at this zone. Okay, I'm expecting price reaction at this zone, and then we short all the way down and continue with the up trend. Okay, so guys, that is an expectation of USDCHF. Next on our list will be the USDJPY. The USDJPY, right? As we can see here, price was in a downtrend. Okay, and then we have a shift in momentum back to the upside. All right, but here there is a level holding at this zone. There is a level. I really do not want this. I really don't want this. Sorry guys. Okay, so there is a level at this point. Okay, there's a level at this point, but we can clearly see. Let me reduce this chart so that I can even have it clear. Okay, so clearly we can see that this level is even holding even onto the left zone. As you can see, this level is holding. All right, this is a zone. It's holding here as support, holding here as resistance, and I'm sure if we push further, we can also see. We can see clearly that this level is holding. Okay, this level is holding, but then we can see that the current trend is an uptrend. As usual, I'm going to just quickly identify this. Okay, this took off this level here, and we have a retest still on this level. Okay, we have continuous move to the upside. Okay,
Yeah, right.
then we also have a level here. You can see clearly there's a level around this zone, so we have a level here and price push up back into the zone. Okay, and didn't take off this zone, right, but rather the price came here, taking off this level here. The price broke this previous low here. Okay, price broke the previous low to this level, right? So let's have a clearer view of this. Okay, let me draw a trend line to properly identify this. This is the trend line. Okay, so we can see price has broken the trend and this previous structure. Let me just identify it here. I will have a proper, so you can see price has taken off this previous this previous structure. Okay, so let's go to the 4 hours time frame and have a clearer view of this analysis, right? So as you can clearly see, that this level is holding. Okay, so I can choose to mark it out as a zone. Let me just see how it will play out. So guys, you can see it said as support, as resistance here. Okay, it said as resistance here and as support. Now it has taken off this major structure. Okay, so let me take this out so I can have a clearer view. So as you can see here, let's have a clearer view here. As we can see here, guys, you can see that a chart pattern is forming here. Can you see it? You can see it. Let me know in the comment section. A chart pattern is forming here. This is so interesting. This is so interesting. Let me mark it out for us to see. Let me mark it out for us to see. We have a chart pattern forming here. Okay, we have a chart pattern forming here. We have a chart pattern forming around here. Okay, can you see it? If you can see it, let me know. If you can see it, let me know. This is a head and shoulder chart pattern, which is signifying a trend reversal. Guys, look at this momentum shift. Okay, look at that momentum shift. But then, guys, guess what? There is a level. There is a level here. There is a level here. Can you spot it out? There is a level around here. Okay, there is a level around here where the price reacted to. This price has reacted to this level. So it seems like this price is going to respect this level, pull back into this zone, and short and continue to the downside. Guys, I don't know. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so I'm going to use my fib level right now to identify the pullback of this zone. The pullback of this zone. I hope you know how to draw your fib tool. Alright, so perfect. We have the retracement level to 61.8 retracement level, guys. So I'm expecting something like this. That is like a double bottom back to this level, right? Back to this level, and guess what, guys? I will now be shorting. I'll be shorting to I need to get the next support level where I'll be expecting to exit my trade. Let me see. Let me have a closer view. Okay, but then here will be my I'm coming guys, just hold on. So this trade should be pushing down. If it wants to move down, I'm expecting this trade to push down to this level. I'm expecting this trade to move down to this level. Okay, but then be it as it may, my first take profit will be around this level, right where we have, can you see the dotted lines here? This is our first support level at this zone. So this is where I'll be expecting to take my profit. Let me see how many ticks. Guys, risk to reward is very, very important, very necessary. This is 61.8. So let's say around here to this zone, guys. This is over 100 pips, over 100 pips. So I'll be taking my first profit around this zone, and then this zone seems to be like a free area, so I'm expecting this trade to fall. I know as usual the price will, you know, do some kind of movement down to this level, not like a straight movement here, guys. Let's say something like this, all right, something like this, and we move down. Okay, something like this. You know, guys, I am not the forex market, so that's just what I'm looking at. Okay, so I don't know if you're actually confused. For the sake of the beginners here or intermediate traders, let me clearly explain this now. Right, this is the head and shoulder break of structure, so I want to get my retracement level here to pull back. That's why I use the Fibbo retracement tool. All right, so this is 61.8 retracement level, which is exactly at the zone of the neckline. Okay, and then we see some kind of candlestick confirmation or chart pattern like a double top. Oh my god, sorry about that, that's my network. And then we short it down to this level where I will be exiting my trades. So guys, that's a quick overview of the USDJPY. I'm looking on to short this pair from this zone. Okay, from this zone. So when price comes back to this level, guys, I'm writing it down. So that's a quick look at that. Let's proceed to the next pair. So guys, the next on our list is the Gbpusd. Okay, so as you can clearly see, we are in an uptrend. Okay, we are in an uptrend. How do we go about that? As usual, we have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Price failed to push up to give us a higher high, okay, thereby giving us this low, and then price also failed to give us a lower low, all right, was pushed back up to the upside. Okay, so let me have a clearer view of this chart. Right, you know, I like to see my charts very well. Guys, what can you see? Let me know in the comments section. Just let me know in the comments section. You know, see, that is why it's good to have a picture of the higher time frame. So as we can clearly see here, there is a level at this point. There is a level. Perfect. Okay, so you can see there is a zone here. All right, price consolidated back into this zone. Price failed to take off this structure. So let's go back to the 4 hours time frame and have a clearer view and know exactly what this market is doing, right? But clearly we can see that the market is in an uptrend. Okay, so yes, you can see price failed to form a higher high at this level, but then from the daily, sorry, let my chart load so we can see clearly. Okay, so as you can see, price from the daily time frame, I really don't want to switch back to the daily time frame now. So you can see that price failed to form a higher high at this level. All right, price failed to form, so it started forming a downtrend here back into this zone. From the downtrend, can you see that this is a triple top, right? We took short of this trade. Okay, so from, sorry, my network is, I don't know what's going on. So this is the first two swings here. All right, this is the first two swings after the triple top. First two swings to the downside. Okay, let me align this properly. All right, so guys, that's it. So what do you see happening here? This price consolidated back into this zone. Okay, and we can also clearly see that we have a level at this point. We have a level here. We have it, as in, you know, in the forex markets, we trade what we see and not what we feel. All right, so this is clearly what I am seeing on the chart right here. This level has held 3 times, 1, 2, 3 touches. Okay, I bounce over to this one. I'm sure this is to take out liquidity in the forex market. Okay, and then we have a break of structure. This is the last low. All right, remember this is forming lower lows. Okay, I know. Let me just identify it for those who, we have a lower low. It took up this level here, so we have a lower low here. We have a lower high. Okay, we have a lower low. We have a lower high here. We have a, guess what? It wasn't forming lower lows, but it was forming higher highs. So guys, tell me, what can you see on the chart? All right, this seems to me like a chart pattern. All right, this seems to me like a chart pattern. Can you see? This looks like a descending triangle, and this is a continuation pattern. Okay, so definitely price got down here to take out liquidity, and boom, what do we see? Let me take this out here. So what do we see? There is a level here, a last structure. Okay, the last sell structure we have here. And guess what? Price. Sorry guys, my network was interrupted. Okay, so like I was saying, as we can see, we have a break of trend and break of structure at this level. Okay, break of trend and break of structure. So still I can clearly see something interesting here. All right, so this seems to be like a reversal pattern, like a continuation pattern, the triangle, right? This is a continuation pattern. So as we can clearly see here, we can see an inverse head and shoulder forming at this point. Let me see if I am right. Okay, let's see how true it is. You can see this is the head, this is, okay, so we can see that the right shoulder is about to form. So I'm expecting this to pull back into this shoulder level, the right shoulder level. You can see this dotted line around here, and also where we have a trend line. Okay, so I'm expecting this to pull back to this level and then up back into this zone. So here we have the neck line. Guys, can you spot that out? Okay, so that's what I am looking at. But then, you know, the forex market is not a holy grail. We trade what we see and not what we feel. So I'm expecting price to come back here, but then, you know, I like to use several confluences to be able to, you know, make my informed trading decisions. So then I would also try to use my fib to get the retracement level of this trade. I hope you know how to plot your fib retracement tool. So at this point, guys, can you see that it is still around that zone? So we see this zone to be the 50 retracement level, and the actual shoulder level, at this level, can you see where we have this dotted line is the 61.8 retracement level. So guys, this is actually amazing. So I'm expecting price, right, to drop back into this zone and continue into the up direction. So this is exactly what I mean. After taking out this fib level, this is still the 61.8 retracement level, where we still have this level I marked out. So guys, I'm looking to say something like this. All right, something like this. No, okay, back into the zone. Okay, and then if I see, because this is my area of value, this is the right shoulder. Okay, so if I see a chart pattern confirming this move, let's say something like this, all right, then I am good to go up on this, which signifies that, okay, that's like taking off this level, this last previous high. So I'll be sure to continue riding the trend at this level and then back. I need to actually specify the next. Okay, yeah, we have a level around this point. We have a significant level around here, so that is where I'll be expecting to go long to. So guys, I wouldn't want this video to be so lengthy, so I will be stopping here for today. Okay, so guys, this is just a forecast, a trading idea, a technical analysis of the forex market. It is not a trading advice. Okay, I really want you to take note of that, and also ensure to apply proper risk management in your trades. I would suggest that you risk not more than 2% of your trading account, all right, so that you can be comfortable with your risk. Okay, I'll be dropping more of these and educational content on my Telegram community. So if you want to be part of these and part of my winning signals that I'll be dropping this week, kindly click on the link in the description box to join my Telegram community, where I dish out a lot of valuable content. Okay, thank you so much, and remember, I have started my beginner series. So if you want to learn forex, if you want to learn the art of profitable trading, go ahead, click the link in the description box, and I'll see you in my next video.